Here.
Welcome back to the Quiet Car Podcast. Happy New Year's. Everybody out here listening. Happy New Year's. Hope your year goes great. Hope you have a fantastic year. Shout out to all y'all. Merry Christmas to everybody, whoever we talked to last week. But on today's episode, WNBA bigger than baseball? We don't know yet. Coach the Car Show review. We got a wild one this week. Also, whatnot Friday mornings, right? So you already know what it is. It's your boy Money right here. You got Yabo on the other side of me right here. You got JP on the other side right now.
Money.
New year, new us. You already know what it is. But let's start it off by whatnot Friday mornings. This is what it sounds like right now.
Yeah.
But Yabo, tell them what's on the menu for your whatnot.
Hey man, whatnot? First of all, we got it started with Yabo Bella ripping open some WNBA 2022 Prism blasters. So we gonna continue with that, man. Me and Gabriella, we gonna get on whatnot. We gonna see what the people want with WNBA. She's got 2021, 2022, 2023 Prism. It's gonna be a party.
Jeez.
It's gonna be a party. Yeah, man. Looking forward to it.
So remember to bookmark that. Follow him.
Yeah.
YAYBO is the same thing. If you're not following him, you are missing out on a lot on the whatnot.
Yeah.
The shop is open.
Shop is always open.
Always.
Shop is always open. But listen,
You can always get baseball. Always baseball.
we ain't got locks. We ain't got locks on the doors. We're like Walmart. We ain't got locks on. What was like the old Walmarts?
No. What? Yeah, pre-COVID Walmart.
Yeah, pre-COVID
24/7.
Walmarts.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
So,
want
like
it?
I
We
said,
got it.
Good old days.
YAYBO. Follow, bookmark. Huge event. First show of the year.
Huge.
Let's say that. First show of the year and everything. And like I said before, Happy New Year's to everybody right now.
Yes.
2025. But although it's a brand new year, it's a brand new show. We are doing the same thing we have done since we started this whole thing. Jerry, tell them what's up.
Bro, it's been a crazy week in the hobby. I know I say that shit every fucking week.
I love
But
it
every week. Hobby just gets crazier and crazier, bro.
Uh-huh.
So went to a card show in Trussville, Alabama, and they
Trussville.
literally had a fucking kangaroo. They had pigs. They had
Do
snakes. They had, bro. You could hold in
a kangaroo.
a fucking
What?
kangaroo. Now, this is not a kid's show, but it was definitely a fucking kangaroo because you were like, wait. We are in Alabama, and that's a fucking kangaroo. What other card shows have that? I mean, I am not trying to brag on what we get to experience, but when's the last time y'all got to go pet a kangaroo and then go get a 52 mantle?
Let
I'm
us
just
know.
saying. I'm just
Hey.
saying. What? It's that and
Hey.
Barrett Jackson.
Right.
So, So, and
Hey, the staple of the O line, man.
I'll tell you, the show was popping. The show was popping, and I personally, I'm not wearing my glasses right now, but I can tell you what's on my mind right now. It's TCG.
Mm.
So many of these guys that have been super sports heavy
Uh-oh.
sure seems like they're trying to catch them all.
Uh-oh.
And I
Catch
don't know
them
if it's got
all.
anything to do with Pokemon Pocket, because something that I noticed that dealers that didn't recognize me or didn't know me, one of the first things when I say, "Oh, I do Pokemon, I do this, I do that," they go, "Oh, did Pokemon Pocket get you in?"
Mm,
Lots of people are jumping in
Because of the game.
right now. You can actually pick up quite a few of the cards that are actually in the game. Similar artwork. I mean, you could pretty much tell where they stole the homework from, right? For dirt cheap.
yeah.
I think that that's going to be a play. I also think the game itself is going to be a play. The moment they do trading, we just keep bringing it up.
Yep.
But when it happens, don't say you didn't know.
Mm,
You were pre-informed. There were free 2-packs a day. Go
yeah.
rip, people. Go rip. Go rip.
Yeah.
Gamo's been ripping. Gamo's
I've been
hitting
ripping it. I've been doing it every day, man. I can't lie.
Listen, when you go to a show and somebody across the table physically goes, "Damn, you have that card on this game that I want. Trade me right here, and I'll physically hand you something out of my case." I'm gonna record it, and we're gonna go back and fucking clip this shit, and I'm gonna be like, free fucking like, because like I enjoy playing the game. It's fun. I like battling. I'm trying to learn because I've always wanted to get into a card game. So it's a very frictionless way to do it. But as just a regular flipper, go rip free packs, people. You are going to have some level of success. Give it time. Give it time. Everybody shout on Pokemon Go,
Mhm.
and once
was
they enabled
huge.
the trading, people were on eBay. I wouldn't do it on your main account. Maybe get into a Facebook group or something like that. And people will probably just, PayPal your friends and family. Oh, you've got that Charizard I've been wanting? Fuck ripping 20 packs. Here's $30.
Yep.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
as
I
far as the
see
show itself,
I believe it.
I mean, it was really busy. It
No,
was
talk about the kangaroo.
That's a kangaroo.
So
I'm still on that too.
hold on.
Oh, it gets better.
There was a little bit of downfall with the kangaroo debacle. So for
Did it
one,
fight someone?
no, well. So mostly it was the guy who was
Almost.
running that. So literally, the guy who was running it was like I took a photo because I did not realize that you had to pay to take a photo of this. Obviously, if I'm holding the fucking kangaroo, yeah, I should pay. But like, I was gonna post something to social media, and the guy yells at me and goes, "Hey man, don't take photos unless you're gonna pay." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, and I'm like, okay. And maybe I'm an eBay snob. I don't know how to comp certain things. What, Marcus? What would you think a photo with a kangaroo would cost you?
What's the number?
Give us a quick number. Just go for it. Come on, you're dad.
In Birmingham.
In Birmingham, Alabama.
Shoot, man. With the West Coast plane ticket, 65.
Ooh.
Damn, he's a dad. He's on the money. Yeah, $60. $60.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I'm now listen. This is for our audience. I'm a dumb redneck. Notice I've got the car hard on, so when you go hunting, they know not to shoot you. Right? He was charging people $30 to hold a snake. I literally heard one of the dealers at the table, and he goes, "I don't think this boy's been to Alabama. I could just go out to the damn backyard and go grab a snake for fucking free."
Yeah, grab a couple. You grab a couple. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro, I'm weak. I'm
$30.
Now, and there's another dealer that we know, real good guy. Before the show opens, he took a picture of one of the guy's plushies because he was going to send the photo to his wife to go, "Hey, do you want this plushie?"
Yeah.
The guy yelled at him for taking a picture of the plushie. And I'm just like, bro, maybe you need to go Go hit a little breakfast, go hit a little something like. But yelled at one of the guys for taking a picture of the plushie.
Dude. I mean, like,
And
I got yelled at Collecticon for taking pictures, like videos, man. Like, I didn't really get it, man. Like,
So
what's the big deal, yo? I'm gonna like repost this
sensitive.
and like promote your show.
that was my whole thought. Is like anything that I was planning was purely promotional with a tag. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Absolutely.
pretty good about like, oh, if I'm gonna like take your information, I'm gonna repost it to your page.
Yeah, we would have this segment on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, okay, hold on. What was the wrestling thing that we loved so much? New South. We shouted them out because they did a great job, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying
best
to be a
trade night
hater.
ever.
Oh my god, hands down, that was Daniel God tier.
Yeah,
that was
there it is.
That's
yeah.
God tier.
But yeah, man, it was just crazy for the kangaroo guy to yell at people. To get his kids that worked for him, they were all nice. It was just like, I don't know if I caught the dad at a bad time. Like, dude, go eat a hot dog, get a Snickers, drink a Coke, go chill out for 5 minutes. I don't know, go smoke a cigarette or something. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't know did anybody pay that though? Did he have a line?
Not when I was standing there.
Dude, that's tough, man. That's a lot, yo.
I mean,
like
especially when like the UFC guy's right across the thing, and he's like talking, smiling, like chatting it up with people. Like, I don't know if those people paid to talk to him, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he was like $10 for an autograph, and he's over there like, "Oh, bro, I love that fight," or what? And you're just like, real human being.
There you go.
Man, shoot, I need to let my cousin know about this. He got a gang of snakes.
$30.
Hey man, go to it. Hey, shoot.
$30. I held a lot of snakes for free.
Dude.
The comps on holding a couple snakes I got, we were a little cheaper on that.
That's wild. Anybody interested?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I heard that, and I was like,
But it was a great show. I mean, it was a great show, and I think he had. I'm pretty sure it was Magic the Gathering, but maybe it was a Pokemon tournament that was going on. That shit was popping, bro. They were like tournaments deep in that shit. I mean, like 45 plus.
So okay, look,
they
I
were
know
not fucking. Around. That's why I'm trying to learn Pocket, because I know there's going to be a point in time where there's tournaments that are like cash money. And like,
hold on, this is what
I'm not talking shit, but I'm getting pretty decent. I mean, I'm at least good enough to know about 4 turns in if I'm getting my ass beat or not. You know what I mean?
Is it easier to do a Magic tournament than a Pokemon tournament?
I have no idea. Because the only thing I know is Pocket, and Pocket is a 20 card deck game where supposedly regular Pokemon is 60 cards.
Whoa.
So yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I don't have the attention span for that. Like, I'm gonna play a whole 60 card, because the 20 card deck is anywhere from like 2 minutes to 10. I mean, if you play 10 minutes, it's because either you guys are equally skilled or it's just a slow ass game.
But
very often it's a 2 minute or less, because it's like literally you're like, fuck, or you've got it.
That is 60 minutes. That 60 cards is crazy.
That's a lot.
That's a fuck ton.
Especially when you don't know like all the cards in the deck.
Facts. That's what I was gonna say. It's taken me so long to learn the 20 card deck. And but I mean, I'm to the point where I'm just like, oh man, if this dude does this, I'm screwed. And then he pulls it out, and you're like, oh, he hit me with a red card. Throws my whole hand away, shit like that. You're like, fuck. Especially if you're trying to evolve stuff up. But yeah, man, I tell you, long and short, Pocket's fucking lit.
Got
You
me.
better be ripping free packs.
Uh-huh.
If you're not, you're gonna regret
On the
it.
daily. On
On
the
the
daily.
daily, it's free.
Yes.
It's free.
So we say that to say this, that the announcement that we have is coming in the future is going to be the first Quiet Card Podcast Pokemon trading card game pocket. Yeah, Jesus, a lot to say. Trading card game
So
tournament.
long and short, yeah, we're gonna try to run a
That's the
tournament,
mouthful.
but we're not gonna talk about it a lot right yet.
Mm-mm. But
You-
this is for people
there's-
just to pique their interest.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And we're thinking of doing a cash tournament.
Okay, that's a little bit too much. But
No, we can. We're gonna. It's,
you think
no,
we can pull
hold
it
on.
off. Cash?
No, I think that there could be a really cool prize from an up and coming brand that might come out really soon. I might know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
So
Patent pending.
We will announce more coming soon. But if anybody's interested in doing it, hit up Jerry.
Yep. Yeah.
So
slide in the DMs.
yeah, hit up Jerry.
Yep.
So this is a good segue. Basically, what we've been noticing is that we go to Pokemon. That's jumping right now to
Always.
the WNBA. I know it's not season, so don't be coming on here talking about what I talking about. Listen, if y'all are not paying attention of what these select cards are doing, what these WNBA select cards, and we're not even talking about Caitlin Clark.
No, we're not. That's actually kind of the big secret. It's like
it's a beauty.
You pay attention to the other stuff. Zig while they're zagging.
It is ridiculous right now. For example, the 101 Rakia Jackson gold just sold for $1,700.
Raw.
Ungraded.
Now, what marketplace was that there, Amani?
eBay.
That sold on? Yep.
Jeez. God almighty, boy. I tell you what.
The thing is, everybody's chasing Caitlyn, which you should chase. You should chase Caitlin Clark, but
She nasty.
for me, investment is all about what's on the rise. And Rakia Jackson, that's on the rise. Camila Cardoza is on the rise. I can definitely put Cameron Brink, she's still on the rise. That she's still going up. And of course, Angel. But Angel's like that second big monster. You got Caitlyn the first, and Angel's the second.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you gotta look below Angel to see, everybody else. Like, I will give y'all a tip on this going from Dallas, Agumake. I saw her cards. Her card just sold. It was a black and gold out of 5. It sold for like $67, I think. That's a good hit because Dallas should, if they're smart enough. I don't really care for the organization, but if they're smart enough, they're gonna get your girl from UConn come in, Paige. And Paige,
Buckets.
I mean, she's a scorer, but when you have the sharpshooter like
Supreme.
what they got on the team, it's going to elevate everybody on the team. Now, I don't believe in the organization at all. I think it's just about as worse as Atlanta. The dream over there. She's Louise. But everybody on the team elevates.
Damn. It's like that, Amani.
Dog, I do not like. I think the dream is. I don't know who runs that crap shoot over there. It just makes me upset every time. Like, I feel like they just don't know what they're doing.
I hope we turn it around though this year.
They don't have no choice. They don't have no choice.
Nowhere but up.
all these WBA teams out here, they don't have. You see, though, even you get Kate Martin stuff, you just get a list of everybody that's just going to Valkyrie. over at the Bay, dude.
Yeah.
They sold out tickets already. Seat tickets already sold out. That's what you need to be
That's
finding.
sweet. That's yeah.
I get
I
everything
mean,
back
that's
for
a
it.
telltale sign right there.
That's
Right.
what they want. They want their players on the team. So
Up and coming market.
it's a thing of you have to understand, like I said, there's still a lot of people that just won't buy WNBA cards because, whatever. But, and I understand like the Kayla Clark stuff is like out of reach, basically.
I
Crazy
mean,
out of reach.
But
some
the
of
thing
it is.
but the thing is all this is just select. Can you imagine? This is what I was talking to Jerry the other day.
Prism is going to be
It's
crazy.
gonna be fine.
Are we saying that Prism? I'm thinking Prism, a case of Prism WNBA is going to go for 10 to 15,000 for a case.
Man, yeah.
Because it was
holiday ain't
7
right.
for the select.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be making definite people make decisions. You're gonna be making people make some life decisions.
But dude, like I said, but the reward of that, I think they got more hits. I'm thinking about this off the dome right now. That Prism, let me know if I'm wrong or not. That Prism WNBA probably has more hits than NFL Prism.
100%. 100%. Without even blinking. 100%.
I mean, yeah.
Well, dollar for
They're selling
dollar.
like hotcakes,
If
right?
no, dollar for dollar, what's your best ROI? WNBA.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And this is the reason why I'm so thoughtful or like so deep into
Stretch.
getting into the WNBA is because how many moms come with their daughters to some of these shows
Mm-hmm.
and they look at all this garbage that they have no interest in. Mom doesn't give a fuck about Pokemon. She doesn't give a fuck about Joe Burrow. She sees a Caitlin Clark and she's there with her daughter. She has an opportunity to go, hey, baby, for real. We see all these pictures of grown men on cards.
Yeah.
This could be you. Bam.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Mom, I like Sabrina Ionescu. She kills it on the 3-point line. Like,
Yeah, man.
right there.
Representation. Do it.
It happened in
It's a
Huntsville.
big deal.
It happened in Huntsville. When they looked at that, especially with that Caitlin Clark Slam magazine. People just stopping. That draws people to the table.
Yeah. Man, it's been graded so much now, though, man.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just saying, I think I had it like priced too high at the show, but whatever.
I think you had it priced pretty good. And I would say this, speaking of pricing too high, the latest news in the WNBA is that they finally, I guess, found the 101. Was it Ionescu? Who was it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the 2020 pack, the rookie. I mean, we can, and it was in China, so we could talk about the grading. I don't know. I don't know why. What you grade was CGC.
So my thoughts on that
they're
is
not horrible, man. I'm just saying.
I guess PSA is not available out there. That's my only thought.
I don't know. I just laughing at that. I mean, you can put some Marvel cards. That's what you mainly see in CGC.
You know that one meme that they had the Bugatti in the wrecked house on the little car, the carport. You ever seen that meme? That it goes like, it goes like Lamar Jackson have an MVP season, but his team's like crap. It goes like, Lamar Jackson on the Ravens. This you have a Bugatti under the carport of some like 1-bedroom house. And everything. That's exactly what the card is, right there. It's like this is the card, which is for sale for what, 600,000?
600,000 with $30 shipping.
I don't know why I'm paying shipping. We didn't have a whole segment.
$38 shipping.
First off, if you hold on, if you spend
Why are we paying shipping?
$600,000 with me, where do you want me to fly to?
Yeah.
Right.
Like you're coming to the airport. No, this is right in front of the cops.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Take the
Right.
shipping. I just don't. I think
Here's my armed security guard, Wayne.
Wayne.
He's got the briefcase. You know,
Me the money.
yeah, no, the briefcase is handcuffed to him. He's got a gun in the other hand. Like, I mean, not a gun, but whatever.
No, we're saying no. He got a gun. This is Alabama.
Roll Tide.
He's going to have a gun. So, but that's. I mean, like I said, that's just a Like here's the I say right now, this is live on air right now. I'm going after the Asia Wilson black color blast right now, raw. It's at $168 right now. It's a 3-time MVP, right? 3-time MVP. And I listen, Asia Wilson stuff is low. And the only reason her stuff is low is I think it's just the position that she plays. That's it. But other than that, it should be up there. That color block should be higher. But I think all of her stuff is gonna go up too. She got the shoe deal. Right. She got the shoe deal now and everything. And then she hasn't even reached a peak yet. And the great thing about Asia Wilson is that she understands that, dude, the college basketball, the women's college basketball right now is so lit.
It is.
It's so lit right now.
It is. And it ain't even close to March yet. Boy.
We said that earlier. They said that in the first couple of shows we did. The WNBA needs to get ready for what's going to happen in the league. And I still think they ain't ready.
They're competing, man. For real. Some good games so far.
It goes to the point where I feel that everybody has caught up to South Carolina.
It's crazy interesting.
It's closer.
It's closer than it was. That's what I'm saying. it's very close. Very close. There's some teams out there.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably at some point that'll be like if South Carolina like loses a big game, it's because of that. Like they can't like defend enough and they can't, shoot threes enough that night or something. I mean, you can't always have a good night shoot.
Because the league already caught up with UConn. UConn was so dominant.
They were dominant for forever, right?
But like I said, but ever since your boy denied Candace Parker on the Olympics, he hasn't been right since.
Jinxed himself.
Yeah,
he has not been. He has. And for people that's listening, going, "Oh my gosh, this guy's tripping," and the guy in the middle is always telling this is all conspiracy theories. This. Look it up. When he denied Candace Parker for being on the Olympic team, he has not made a Final Four since. Convenient.
Hey man, that's how karma works, bro.
100%.
So he can eat a dick for all I care.
Well, speaking of the tinfoil hats, I mean, I think one of the things I called way earlier this year is who'd be winning with all those referees that they had? Oh, Patty. Looks like they've been doing pretty good.
15-1, right?
I do believe.
I mean, it goes to the point where everybody's rooting for Detroit and Philly just to slay the dragon. They're trying to find somebody to slay the dragon. right now.
Hey, man.
And I don't think people understand. This is Patrick Mahomes' worst team. Like this team
Bro,
is not good.
Yeah.
so are we calling the Super Bowl from now on the Patrick Mahomes Invitational?
He wins it this year. The
Repeat.
ratings on the NFL will go up for next year because then now you have a dynasty that everybody hates. This is Brady again, but the thing is that this team is better than New England on its worst day,
Dude, but
except
who
one.
would have thought like their go-to receiver was really gonna be like Xavier Worthy, man?
That's
Like
crazy.
at the beginning of the year, like
He's a rookie.
right.
He's a rookie.
I mean, golly.
Yeah. And Juju Smith-Schuster
Crazy,
and DeAndre
man.
Hopkins.
Kind of, but not really. Every now and then,
You
like
know,
a couple games, right? But
if like I said,
yeah,
if you're Kelsey, you're just staying on. You're just staying on for the ride because even he changed up his game.
dude, he's fresh. It don't even seem like he played hard this season.
He didn't. That's what I'm saying.
He gonna be fresh for the playoffs.
And the thing is that I don't think people understand. It's like they're not even. He's not airing the ball out. It's a lot of dumping. It's just one boom, boom, boom.
Let's
Scotty
see what
Schefter,
Xavier.
right? Scotty Schefter, though, he don't use a driver. It's just clean hit out of clean hit. No
Yeah,
fancy boom. You know? And so that's if he wins it this year,
it's
you
gonna
know,
mean something.
next
It
year,
says a
next
lot.
year,
3-peating says a whole lot. 3-peating say a whole lot. Oof. I hope Washington wins the Super Bowl.
what?
I hope Washington wins the Super Bowl.
That's not gonna happen.
Hmm
But matter of fact, when last time you went to a Super Bowl? That Doug Williams playing?
Hey man, we're going this year. That's what it is.
No team has in the NFL has ever three-peated. That's what I thought in the Super Bowl era.
No one has ever 3-peated. That's what I'm saying. It's a big deal.
If he three-peats, for me, does that put him over Brady? Because that'd be his fifth one.
We can't be talking like that.
Nah, I
People are gonna
mean,
get
nah.
upset.
You gotta no. I mean, if you just talking about like the specifics of a record, that puts him above everybody. I mean, just for that record. But I mean, he got to pass more records,
He has a
or
three-peat.
like individual records.
He has this would be if he wins this year, it's his three-peat. This is his fourth title.
Hmm
We talking about the next 10 years.
Yeah, he could be up there. He went 2 more.
If he
went
wins
2 more.
If he wins 3, so say if he wins this year, and then he wins 2 out of the next 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Then that'll be 6. Then after that, he'll win like what 2 more, and that's 8. And then he only needs 3 more after that. He only need 1 more to pass.
I mean, I think he's a phenomenal player, man. I would love to see him daggone 3-peat.
If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it now. But they want Philly, Detroit to beat him so bad in the. But see, here's the thing that people aren't talking about.
Mhm.
What Patrick Mahomes don't want to see is the Bengals.
Dude, the Bengals one of the hottest teams right now, and Joe
Their
Burrow,
def-
he's been hot all year, even though they've been
he is.
losing.
Let me just say this, and I know people gonna get upset. Is that he is MVP of the league, but the defense is garbage, and you can't really have him MVP. But Lamar Jackson is clearly going to be the MVP. If they get that thing to, if they get that thing to your boy Josh Allen, I don't know what to say. I wouldn't
Right,
know. Well, I don't know what to say.
right.
But
Okay, but hold on. Here's the real thing to say. MVPs mean nothing because at the end of the day, the only people who care buy the people who win Super Bowls.
Mhm.
that's true.
I mean,
If you're going to
championships mean
buy pieces
everything.
of cardboard with men on it, buy the ones who win the Super Bowl. MVPs are cool, but prices don't reflect it.
Yeah, Super
And
Bowls,
for
Hall of
like
Fame.
guys like Josh Allen, his prices are already so high that like
So
how many
high.
Super Bowls does Josh Allen have to win to live up to those prices? You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Like,
no, it's not. That's not even the question. It's how many playoff wins that he's going to have to. He doesn't get that many playoff wins.
And
yeah,
he's playing on a team that is jinxed. They ain't never gonna win that
I ain't
joint.
going to win though.
That's proven. They've been close enough, and it ain't happening.
Shout out to Kelly.
Oof.
If they was going to win ever a Super Bowl, it was them 4 years
For real,
that he
God
went there.
almighty. Dude,
4
Thurman
years.
Thomas was so good. Thurman Thomas was like, man, God almighty. Yeah,
Who was the? Who was
I
it?
can't
Was it
see that.
Andre Reed on there also? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's a Hall of Famer, right?
Andre Reed is.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
Thurman
I mean,
Thomas is. Jim Kelly is. Yeah.
but that's the thing.
Them
It's like,
jokers out. They were nice. They had Bruce Smith on defense.
oh my gosh, I forgot about that. See
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, you know, I never saw the games and what happened in the Super Bowl, but all that falls on Kelly, right?
Nah, man. It was coaching and the kicker, man. Kicker missed field goals.
Dang.
Kickers missed field goals. But yeah, team was good though. Kind of like the Braves though, man. Except we did get one during the '90s.
Mm-hmm. And then they didn't get Barry Bonds
Mm-hmm.
or King Griffey Jr.
That would have been nice.
Marv Levy.
Yeah, that's what I say, coach. He was the coach.
Had the no huddle offense was the high powered strategy during that time.
Thurman Thomas was just too good, man. He was so good.
But we're not
He was
believing
as
that.
good as like any like utility back ever. Like Thurman Thomas was like Roger Craig was like LaDainian Tomlinson. Like,
So he was short in stature? Like he was small? Was Thurman Thomas that small?
Yeah, I mean he wasn't really I don't know how tall he was. But yeah, he wasn't a big guy. Nah, he wasn't.
he was around Muggsy Bogues size.
He wasn't
Can't
that
be.
short.
That's impossible.
He wasn't that short.
That was impossible.
But
right.
but yeah, man, he was nasty.
So guys, kind of one segment that I thought, and I think we all agreed on what would be interesting. Since it is the New Year's, the audience hasn't seen us since last year. What's some new stuff that we're gonna do for 2024? Do y'all got any big goals? Amani,
Oh,
you
he
want to
was
start us
five. He
off on a
was
big goal?
5'10".
5'10", like I said, Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah.
I'm just
Must he both was like 5'3".
something
6.
crazy. No,
6?
he was. No, I
Yeah, I
thought it was
think
like 5'3".
5'6".
Dude, he
No,
was
if he was
crazy
5'3",
small.
he couldn't be able to dunk. That'd be impossible.
He had the hops. What do you mean?
No, ain't no
I've
5'3". I
never
don't
seen
care.
Muggsy Bogues dunk. I seen Spud Webb dunk. I ain't never seen Muggsy Bogues.
Oh no, I seen the Spud Webb. Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah.
Spud Webb dunk. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was thriller. Let's see. So, I think my ultimate goal, this year card wise, I'm picking up, a Steph Curry on card auto. On card.
All right.
I think
So
that'd be the
okay.
move.
So with that, what are we thinking? Are we thinking a 10-year plan, 5-year plan? Are you thinking 6 months? What's
Of
the
what?
move for the
To,
Curry?
to get it and say, until I buy it.
Yeah. What's the move? We buying it and then flipping it. We
No,
relisting
buy
it
it.
2 weeks
It's,
later.
no. Those
What's the
no.
vibe?
I will probably never sell that card. I'll probably let my grandkids sell the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only reason you get it now, because I think it's low enough. And I think Curry doesn't have Curry's not gonna be here like LeBron. So, he's gonna retire probably within 5 years. And then I think once
I
people
also think Curry has enough like personality. He could also kind of work that kind of like a D Wade scenario after he retires. You know what I mean? Like he's just such a lovable guy that like they put him on just to sit there and talk shit as a host. He's a funny guy,
So
bro.
he's no. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
He's a funny guy.
Um,
I love his interview. Like he always gives good interviews, but like he's definitely a
he's
smart
well
ass
liked.
when he needs to be.
No,
He's
he's
People
well
do like
liked,
him.
and that makes it even another reason why I would get him, because I think after basketball, I think he's gonna really blow up, like how Kobe was. I mean, Kobe, but but rest in peace. But it's like when Kobe was playing, he was so just massive, but then people didn't like him because no one, he played on Lakers, and then two, he had this like you got to win now mentality. The same thing with Jordan. You go up to Detroit, they don't want to hear Michael Jordan's name. Period. But with Curry, I think after the whole when he got in there and he was just shooting threes like crazy, and then people started not like him. But then when they found out, like, oh, this is great, logo threes are great, then he became a household name. He's a household name. If his shoes are trash, I would never be caught
I've
dead in his
always
shoes.
questioned the shoe brand. Like I'm
No,
such a sneaker guy that like
it's a good the way that Nike treated him. I mean yeah, but his shoes are trash though. Like I've never seen that one person. Maybe over in California somewhere, but down here in the South.
I mean, I've seen little kids play with them, but you know what I'm saying? Not like
Yeah, because you can. Let me stop.
I know. Be nice. Be nice.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Listen, Shaq sold shoes too. It's got a brand.
Yeah, but dude, everybody bought Shaqs.
No, I'm not talking the Reeboks.
Shoot, them
You talking about the Walmart Shaqs?
I'm talking about the Walmart Shaqs.
Aaron's buying them too. But Shaq's name is so huge that but see that's the difference is he already sold his best shoes.
Yeah.
So
I
it
mean, he
isn't
was on
like
Reebok and all that. 'Cause
yeah.
those were the
So
ones with the pumps, right? With the tongue.
those were the ones with the hypnosis on it. The hypnosis
Yeah.
shoes. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
bro. Listen, that's people,
classic right there.
bro. Listen,
Mhm.
I think that's one thing that I'm trying to work on in 2025 as well. Is I'm trying to branch into other collectibles. You know, so talking about sneakers, right? I
Yeah.
know I could go to a thrift store today, and if I saw those, I would go, "Oh, I know that's worth money,"
Mhm.
right? Um, the other day, I was in a thrift store or a consignment store, and I found a pair of Tom Sachs, which is a super high end Nike. Um, I want to branch it. I'm kind of branching into watches. That's something that's really got my interest right now. Super heavy. Um, I think so many people kind of come into the hobby and they go, "I'm only doing football. I'm only doing basketball."
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You've got to be
Yeah.
I
you've
mean, I
got to
get
be
that sometimes.
and I mean, especially
I
when you're
understand.
starting out and you want to
Yeah.
learn, definitely go super niche.
Mhm.
But if you want longevity in the hobby, you have to know kind of everything. Like, I
Mhm.
know that sounds daunting. I know that's like, but I like history. I like history, and so you see some of these things and you go, bro, those were the best sneakers back in the day. Like, everybody loved those. Like, so I don't know. That's one of the things I'm trying to do in 2025
You think that's why
is
people are hopping out?
I think people are hopping out because they exclusively went into a basketball,
Mhm.
football.
Mhm.
I'm going to follow, and I'm not going to pick on any particular content creators, but you're going to have your
Mhm.
certain content creators who are pushing. Maybe I'm an Ohio State fan, you
Mhm.
know. Maybe I'm a guy from Florida and I just so happen to like certain teams, and they have lots of really popping content. And when you see people buy $10,000, $20,000 things and then flip it for 34, crazy numbers, you go, okay, I'm going to try this stuff. Um, I just say learn the cheap stuff of everything. Like, I know cheap sneakers, I know cheap cards, sports, Pokemon, football, basketball. Because for instance, I don't know, maybe we talked about this, but recently I was on a Facebook group and it was an all Pokemon group. Well, some sports got listed to that group.
Yeah, but listen to
I
this.
I noticed
Listen,
a
Yabo,
Michael.
Yabo, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Yeah,
I,
listen to this.
I noticed a Michael Jordan row one, which is a big deal.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Just hold on. So,
What?
Now, now
you was on a Pokemon. Like, started
I
off.
was I yes. So I was on a Pokemon thing, and it's a Facebook group of locals, kind of to Alabama, the South,
Yeah.
and they're just buy, sell, trade, whatever, right?
Yo, listen to
Well,
this.
one of the guys, and it happens often, so you just kind of have to pay attention. But one of the guys had posted, and he had a 97 Flair Showcase #1, row one, super, super short print Michael Jordan card for a incredibly affordable price.
I just want to shout out everybody. This just to give everybody's heads up. This is the flip of the week. Go ahead.
Yes. When I say very affordable, I
All right.
bought the Jordan and like 50 Pokemon cards. And for the price of the entire lot,
Listen to this, Yabo.
I sold the Jordan for even more. So essentially, I got all of the Pokemon and then some for free for just recognizing, oh, this is a huge deal.
Dude,
But hold on. So everybody knows when I go into this, I did not hackle the guy at all on the fucking price. He
No.
put it up for a stupid price, and I gave him that number to a penny.
right.
To a penny.
No
Well,
questions asked.
it was just one of those things. The moment he posted it, hey,
Some folks don't. I don't know if he didn't
no,
know what he had.
hold on. He knew what he had,
Okay,
and 100%.
that's
So
what's up.
this made me think of the gamers world that we went to, Amani. What was that one? What was his name? Jason? He said, you never tell somebody a number. He said, let them tell
No,
you
it's
the number.
Collector's World. I think.
Collector's world.
Yeah,
And he said,
Rogersville.
he goes, when somebody's trying to sell to you, never tell them a number. Let them tell you the number.
Yep.
And the guy told me the number and said, hey, I'm trying to pay a light bill, a little bit of Christmas.
Dude,
This is the
that's what's
number
up,
I want to
man.
hit.
Because that's really your variations for that flare showcase.
Yeah, that's knowing your variations. That's
Right.
knowing that, specific inserts. So, me
Those
personally,
inserts, man, the '90s inserts is where it's at, man.
I'm inspired by like guys like Chris from House of Jordans. Shout out, he does a good page. Cajun Cardboard. It's these kind of guys. Junk Wax Collector's another one. It's these kind of guys that go, yeah, I'm '90s babies. Was huge for me, and I see them post all these amazing things, and I just look at them like, hold up, that's a row one. Let me go on eBay. And like even when I met up with the dude, I said, this is about what it goes for. It's got a little nick here, it's got a little nick here. So like I don't think it would have graded a 7. It might have graded like a 6, a 5, but it was still a fucking row one.
I mean,
Michael Jordan.
they're generally tough anyway. Like
They're tough anyways. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's what I told him. And even when I resold it, I even put that in the description. I said, hey, has this little nick here, has an indentation here, see the last photos, and this is my advice to people. You want to list as if there were no pictures, and you want to take pictures as if you didn't have a description. Meaning, like, I take a picture of each corner. Here's a picture of the surface. Don't send me any stupid questions. Look at the photos. Make your own mind up. Read the description. In asterisks, it says there's a dent on his cheek and an indentation on his forehead. And on the last 2 photos, cheek, forehead, and I put it up for a kind of high number. Somebody sent me a number. I said, hey, this is coming with free shipping. You want to hit this number? Meet me in the middle. And bing.
Man,
But
beautiful,
it all
man.
goes to
Beautiful, dog.
you have to kind of know a little bit about everything. Don't get stuck in one funnel.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your
Yeah.
Quiet Car Podcast tip of the week.
I mean,
Man,
What's the
and
clip of the
to that
week?
point,
Yeah.
even when I went to the show this past weekend, I noticed a really nice watch on one of the shout out Dell, the homie. I walked up and I was like,
dog,
oh, bro, you got that Citizen Stiletto? Like, it is literally the thinnest automatic watch right now that you can get for a really good price, right? He was like, damn, I like, yes, I'm trying to learn because you see these guys and it's like, you have a $10,000 watch on. Maybe we need to be buddies. What are you into? Because eventually one of those guys is going to go, I've always wanted a Spanish first edition Charizard.
Oh, shout out.
Whatever, or a reverse hollow legendary collection, something. And you go, hey, man, I like nice stuff. Because, I did that with the guy with the silver. He was selling stuff. I said, throw some silver pieces in there. Which shout out to the Flip Trade Show because they have a coin guy. And he does Pokemon, and I literally was like, "Can I hand you this and take these?" And he goes, "Throw $5 on."
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
like, I got to buy them at like $6, $7 a piece. He bought them at like 13 a piece, and he said he was going to resell them for 15. I'm like,
Oh, there you go.
done.
Yeah.
Easy. All right, yeah, but what about you?
I feel you on that, man. I mean, like to the point of like, like kind of venturing out. Like I do already have like a variety. I sell a variety.
Yeah, you do.
But haven't tapped into like the fullness of the magazines and the comic books. It really was more so like the magazine side, I think, man. But just from the numbers alone, like the it pales in comparison, like to what you see as far as like what cars get graded from PSA, and so what you see from like actual verse for CGC for these magazines. So I think there's a lot of like margin value wise for like magazines as far as it's like the rarity of them. There's not a lot of them in the population count, and I just think that I've already acquired so many. They're just waiting to be worked on, man. So that's really one of the biggest things, just from a card, collector side. That I'm trying to hit on 2025, like hitting up real strong. And of course, start with the vintage stuff, the earlier things that I have acquired, stuff from the 40s and 50s that are already going to have low population or no population. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, also.
Oh, but also, I kind of do want another first edition Charizard. So if anybody's got one, also kind of looking for a vintage Tudor, vintage Rolex. Like if you got something nice.
Also, with those magazines, you want to send some to PSA?
Actually, yeah, man.
Clip it.
So I started seeing CGC graded PSA magazines. There are a few out there already, and they're going for a couple $100, man, and not 9.8s either.
Ooh.
So, I think I saw a sale for the Tiger Woods, and I think I saw a sale for the Otani cover, one of the Otani covers, the one he's on the. So yeah, I would like to see, start using those. Just for the PSA magazines, I think, and see how they pop off. Because I would imagine they would do better, than CGC. Yeah, I would imagine.
Now, I am an asshole. Did you guys see the post where they were introducing the magazine grading on Instagram?
No,
they should have turned the comments off.
Oh. Talking about PSA?
Oh, yes. It might still be up, but they were roasting them in the comments. They were literally like...
Are you talking about the comic book?
It was a comic or a magazine. Regardless, it said something about cleaning and pressing card, bad. Cleaning and pressing comic book, good. At least we're fucking consistent. And I was like... and it's just like comment after comment. And it's like... Wait, can I send my 101 Wnba through the clean and presser, or does it have to be the Kurt's card care? And it's just like, oh my god, like it hilarious. We're gonna go back and clip this and then scroll through and make a video. The comments in there were just top tier. It was so funny.
Straight to the comments.
Literally, that's my favorite thing to do with content now. Is I'll see a video and I'm just immediately there's something in my brain that goes, let's go look at the comments. And it's just roast central. I mean, the oven is on high. Funny. So fucking funny, bro.
Oh wow, man.
I
Yeah, they probably should cut the comments off on when they, some
I gotta
stuff
find
because I think I did see that. They like do like a hot press or steam press, or if
Mhm.
it's just a cold press, kind of like what CGC does, which leaves a lot of room on the table. They ain't gonna get you a 9.8 with the kind of pressing that they do. Is what I'm saying.
How does have you looked into PSA's grading on magazines? Do they do the same grading numbers as, or are we going to get just 10, 9, 8, 7?
I don't know that. I don't know.
I would love to look at that up.
I don't know if they're gonna just keep their regular 10 scale or kind of do it like CGC. But CGC scale is kind of weird. You got 9, 8, 9, 6, 4, 2.
9.7, all
Oh,
that, and you're sitting there
and
like,
then
bro.
then you go to you go to 8.5 and 8, but then you go like down to the bottom and you got a 0. I think you got a 0.5. You got a 1. I think you got a 1.5 and you got like a 1.8 or something like weird. So their scale is kind of weird. So yeah, I would imagine, PSA would have like a scale of their own. Probably similar to what they use for cards.
You
So,
know,
mm,
I think kind of something else that's sneaky interesting right now that's kind of a big deal that a lot of people aren't talking about being a big deal is the graded CDs. So, for instance,
I like the
this
cassette.
past weekend
Mhm.
on Fanatics Collect, there was a copy of Little Wayne, the Carter 2, and it
Ugh.
was sealed in a 9.6 from Wada, $210
For the Carter 2?
for the Carter 2.
Sealed.
Wow.
And
Um,
what's the
hold on.
fee for
Ice
water?
Cubes, America's Most Wanted, Wada,
Mm,
9.8, sealed, 120.
okay. I've never graded with water. How much does it cost?
I've not graded with Wada either,
I'm
but
curious.
it is something that definitely I've been considering. I mean, if it's a scenario where you can grade for 15, $20 and I
Mhm.
can go find these CDs at a yard sale for 25 cents at a Goodwill for 25 cents because it happens. It's there. Like I've skipped it for so long, but I mean, I'm a 90s baby. I know all of these CDs. I know that shit's popping. You know what I mean? Like Little Wayne,
Mhm.
Do you,
100%.
how much is it 15 to grade the CD?
I don't know what the price is to
Okay.
grade, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
there's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally,
I
it's
mean,
one.
I
It's
feel you
one
on
more
that.
thing to look at the thrift store. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I think the same, like what I'm going to do with the magazines, the same kind of goes with albums too, man. Um, like rare promo albums, vintage, low profit albums. Um, I, I think AMG, Water.
yeah.
I think they do a lot of business coming this year. I really
Well,
do.
my thought is how much longer till PSA says no? We want everything.
Probably had to be a couple years.
I would think a couple years too, but you know, if I can turn a 25-cent CD into $210, the grading can't be that expensive.
I mean,
You know,
I would say for the VHS that I did without the cleaning prepping was 60 with shipping and all.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I
listen,
don't have.
yeah, well, okay, but hold on. If we can turn $60 into 210, if we can turn $80 into 210,
Yeah.
we're just working for margins.
No,
And
no, no.
it's like the Caitlin Clark magazine. When you have different stuff at your table, people are gonna stop.
Yes.
When you've got a fucking 4 foot tall giant Pikachu and Amani's got it over his head, just waving it, and it's like, yeah,
Easy.
shit's gonna move. You know what I mean? Like, people are gonna stop
Yeah.
and look. And that's one of the things I really pride myself on, and kind of one thing I'm proud of you guys on is every time we set up and we've got tables, there's nobody else in the room who has our shit.
Nope.
I mean, like, I go to so many of these shows and it's the same garbage and it's the same names and it's all this. Oh, I've got Justin Herbert. No, Joe Burrow shit's hot right now, but Burrow, Mahomes, and it's just like the same shiny prism stuff. I love walking up to our table and it's like, oh, bro, we've got a game copy of Pokemon Emerald with the posters. We've got a Caitlin Clark CGC 99. There's only one on the planet and it's sitting on the fucking table.
I got a 9. I ain't got that 9.
We're working on getting that 99. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got a 31 Disney, or you've got this 101 Aiden O'Connell. Like, when you've got this stuff that nobody else has, I love that shit, bro. I love that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I do also, enjoy seeing the variety, of vintage stuff folks had seen, man.
All right,
Yeah.
here's another little segment.
Huh?
Kind of what's something you guys think y'all have done wrong in 2024? So this is something that I've kind of thought about not talking about, but kind of talking about. But, like, I mean, I know one thing in 2024 that I did wrong.
Mm.
Be careful about who you tell that you're in the hobby. You're gonna find a lot of haters, and which, first off, if we got people in here who are hating and don't got nobody to hate on, feel free to fucking hate on me, baby. I love them motherfucking haters. But I'm telling you,
what did Kendrick say? Pop out and show them.
pop out, show 'em, hey. But I'm telling you, it's one of those things that sometimes I would say you should tell people you're kind of into this stuff because you should promote it. But sometimes when you're starting to make some money, people might get a little weird. You know what I mean? And they might get a little jealous. And sometimes just go to work. Don't say shit to people.
Yeah.
That's my little piece of advice. Because sometimes people be like, "Oh, damn, looks like you're making real money over here."
Yep. Tell them to stop looking.
Well,
lower your gaze. Lower your gaze.
It's one of those things. Don't tell them what you do on the weekend. Don't tell them. Oh, hey, me and Amani, we flew to New York. Oh no, we just flew to Dallas. Oh, we just, you know what I mean? Pop out and show them. But
I would say, go ahead.
That's one of those things. Just a little friendly advice. Like, when people go, "What do you like to do on the weekend?" Man, I grill and chill with my girl. That's it. We don't do nothing.
See.
I think the thing for me is that when I was up in New York, well, that's two things, but I think the one major one.
Oh yeah, no, that's 100% my biggest mistake of 2024. I should have just stayed in New York a couple more days.
That's true, because missed out on the activation of the Topps Chrome baseball.
Oh, bro, we should have Topps Chrome baseball, the Travis Scott. We should have just every Travis Scott box we saw. We should have just bought.
It's crazy because they still haven't pulled the 101.
Still hadn't pulled it.
That one might not be in there.
No, listen, bro. I think that was a 500 box exclusive, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just kind of is. Somebody said, "Nah, we sitting on it."
They sitting on that.
I love that, and for a record, I love the Travis Scott cards. I really
They
love
came
them.
out way more fire than I thought they would.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Man, I needed those Topps Chrome, man. I did not know this one had like it was Fanatic Fest exclusive.
bro, it was so crazy. I
It
mean,
is.
it was literally for whatever number you could spend, you could double it in the same day.
You walk over to right to the table, and they go, "Okay, here's your money for it."
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy
Should have stayed our butts a couple more days. Shit, we should have stayed a week in fucking New York. That would have been lit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
We'll be back this year.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back this year. Yeah, but what about
Pop out and show them.
Yep.
Shoot, man. I mean, I think a few like sellers, regrets that I have, and some FOMO that maybe like occurred. But I think the biggest like seller's regret is like I may have sold too many Otanis, raw Otanis that I had. And I think like FOMO, like I see stuff at shows, and I think I just should trust my instincts more on stuff that I see that's like priced not
Appropriately.
Yeah, not appropriately. Yeah, so just trusting instincts on that. But for sure, man, though I've made a lot of good trades and cash off of the infamous or the famous binder.
Oh my god.
That famous binder.
I think I sold too many Otanis. I let too many of the Otanis go out of there. But
I think we're gonna have. I think one day we are gonna have a 2-hour show and break down that binder. I don't think people understand how legendary.
I still can't
that
believe
was.
you fucking got that binder, bro. Listen,
That's-
I feel like hold on. I feel like my little flip of the week, like I hit stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm fishing. I did cool.
None on the
This
binder.
motherfucker over here is like, hold on. Did I
Yeah.
show you what I found in the binder the other day? You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's just a rookie auto. It's no big deal. I mean, you're just like, I paid for the binder 3 times. It's like, oh, I had 6 of them.
Crazy.
Yeah, that could be a whole. That was a good one, man.
But didn't you find that on a Facebook Marketplace kind of thing? I mean, literally, you
No,
just gotta
well,
look.
There was one I got on Facebook Marketplace that was more of the like promo non-sports trading cards, but this binder I got at a Collecticon Charlotte. Like a guy that I now deal with on a yearly basis. Yeah, just how people walk up to the table, man.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Well, now that's one thing. Going back to something that like proud that we've been doing is when you treat people right, and you like that guy that I did the deal with. Like he gave me numbers, and I didn't argue. I just said,
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean? When you treat people like that, they come back over and over, and that's how you build longevity.
Yes.
It's not what you know; it's who you
Who you
know.
know.
And I mean, that's I had literally got a Pokemon card graded with Marcus, and like 2 photos later, and sent to 2 different people, and I've got somebody going, okay, cool, we meeting up tomorrow. Like no, don't it doesn't go anywhere else. Where are we meeting? You know what I mean? And it's when you help people out,
That's perfect.
it'll come back to you. You know.
Man, that's that That's that karma, man. Put out good energy. Get some good energy back.
So basically, I would say this, and then probably close it. A lot of people been asking about the GameStop update that we put in for the GameStop update, right?
Dude, I want to know.
Here's the thing that I've learned about the GameStop update is that GameStop have made it so elementary on understanding what goes on in the grading process than I think anybody else. Because here's the thing that I learned that the lingo to grade a card is shortened than for what's on the PSA website.
It's too complex for the layman. You know, they dumbed it down significantly.
So when you go on, this is for people who never graded with PSA or through their website. Yeah, but let me know if I'm wrong. But then when you go through there, you have a kind of like a checklist of what's going on live with your card, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, it goes from like to shipped to like arrive, and then it goes to like
QA,
QA,
Q1, Q2,
card
quality
grading,
control,
check,
yeah.
all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is so you're saying you probably have about 10 different things to go through. Kind of like boom, 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 boom. With GameStop,
Yeah.
you have your order was created, which is that's what you get when you put your order in.
Mm-hmm.
All orders shipped, PSA processing, cards are graded, ready to pick up, customer picked up. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. So the whole thing is that I'm thinking like the PSA processing, that's the Q1, Q2, that's the second, that's putting whatever grade in on the card, putting whatever this and this, all that. About 5 things are in one thing in GameStop, which is the PSA processing.
Yep.
I thought that was so genius because a lot of people
it's too complex for
it's too complex for other people.
They're gonna come to the damn store and be like, what is this Q1? What is Q2? Why do they gotta go back and check the grades if they already graded it? Like
yeah.
I get that.
So after all that, it's we might be getting our cards back, and especially like so we graded. We put another batch in early this week. I think with that, what we put in with the 4 cards that we put in, I think that give us a more accurate time
of how
because,
long
like I said, how long it's going to take.
Because our first order was November 24.
Yeah, and I think
today being December 30.
No, January 1st
or January 1st. Oh well,
yeah. Yeah. But it's supposed to be coming back this week, or maybe next week. And even with the hiccup of the 2 weeks that they stopped the processing, because look, if you have a $400,000 card, don't grade it with any third party.
Jesus, don't do it. Hold on, let's put this out. This is something that I'm trying to offer in 2020.
Which I think he lied, but allegedly.
If you were trying to grade something that is $400,000, hold on. If you're trying to grade something that's $400,000, please, I will show up. But I've got the bodyguard Wayne. We're just we're taking it straight to PSA. We're flying to California. Me and him are hanging out all day, waiting on it to get back. It's going back in a briefcase, and we're flying back directly to you.
Wayne went to Butler High School.
You know, he actually did. It's crazy you say that.
Does he wear Dickie outfits?
Oh, the Carhartt overalls and
He wore the tall tees also.
Timberland boots and ex-Marine.
Yeah. So, but it's a thing of when you have a expensive car like that. This is any third party. This ain't just with GameStop. This is with
Right. Doesn't even
anybody.
make sense. Yeah.
This is with any car shop. Anybody. I would not send it to a car. I would no. Because
Literally, hit me up.
Mm.
Literally, this is how it will work.
Mm-hmm.
You pay, I'll fly. You're a busy person. I know the names. I know the people.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to the front door. We will walk it through.
It is.
Yeah. Me and Wayne are gonna hang out in the afternoon somewhere in California. Probably go get a burger. Come back. It's gonna be in a briefcase.
Easy Street Burgers.
I'm gonna have to hit tacos. Maybe tacos. You know. But yeah, no, hit us up. For real. That's the service we offer. I'm trying to make more money as an employer and less money as an employee.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2025 goal.
So we're thinking, so we added up. If we get our cars back this week, or maybe next week, that's 3 weeks. 3 weeks to get a car graded.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, what's it? Yeah, it's not bad. It's faster than anything we've done in a while. Honestly.
Yeah, because like I said, the cars that we put in this week, we might get that back before coach collision. That's what I want to know. I want to know how long it's going to take. Because we're hearing all types of numbers. But we're getting back this week. That's 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks. That's period. That's 3 weeks. So, very curious to see. But that is our GameStop update because I know a lot of y'all, and like I said,
first off, I know a lot of people have reached out and said that they don't have a GameStop in their area at this moment. Call around. I guarantee you, even if not in your town, there's probably a town nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I tell you that's the easiest way I've ever graded. I've graded personally myself. I've graded through, bulk grading submitters. I've graded through PSA directly at fucking national shit like that. You know what I mean? I've done all of the steps, and by far GameStop was the easiest. I mean, Amani, what's your thought? I mean, you've literally done all of the ways. What do you think?
I mean, I think
crazy.
Well, no, because the thing is that which is big on GameStop is that it's insured.
Well, and you get free shipping both ways if you're a pro.
You get free shipping. I ain't gonna mention the other ones. I still don't know, but the free shipping because like I said, you're a pro member, so you save the $4 on shipping. You know, I mean,
it's way more interesting than it's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
It really. I know, and a lot of people are going to say that I'm full of shit, but it really gives me 2020 vibes.
It's the thing.
It makes you want to go drop 10 cards off every week.
Yeah, but
like
these card people, especially the sports card people, they're not going to do it.
They're not interested at all.
No, not at all. They're not going to GameStop. It's all TCG players are going up there and getting stuff graded.
TCG player.
And like I was telling Jerry earlier this week, I was like, yeah, there's not even that many videos on how to do it.
I mean, you've got Leonhardt, you've got a few big names for real, but like not at what it really should be.
Mm-hmm. No. I mean, I would say a hidden gem. Maybe
We have not got our cards yet back
Mm.
or our cards back yet, so we can't really make that statement. But the vibes right now from talking to the people that are in the trenches working at the shop, it's more interesting than it's not.
we might have it next show.
Well, speaking of which, hold on. Next show this weekend, Scottsboro, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up on us. Should be a good time. Then
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, but remember this show.
Me and Amani are setting up at the JC's building in Huntsville, Alabama, and it's a 100-table show.
But did you get your table for that show?
We can send him the information.
Okay, we'll do that.
But long and short, it's going to be a great show, and all table proceeds go to charity. So you're at least participating in something that's a good time for a good cause.
Yeah. So
Scottsboro.
Scottsboro's going to be this week. Pull up on us, buying, trying to really load up for whatnot. Really, I went into the show and I kind of thought I was going to load up for whatnot, and I actually ended up getting one giant monster.
Crazy.
I've literally been wanting this for as long as I've been back into cards. And I'm already thinking about trading it, but that's a whole nother story. We did find something that we've been interested in a lot longer. We might be able to work a deal, but yeah.
But like I said, tonight, maybe on Wednesday.
Tonight, everybody go be fucking safe. Do not drink and drive. Uber everywhere. Uber, most of that stuff is all half off on New Year's night. Like, if you're
still celebrating on New Year's night.
Let's stay home and shoot fireworks, yo.
They ain't doing that. They going downtown and taking shots. Bro, I remember going downtown and they dropped the balls with money. Oh, bro, lit. You'd go to...
Where was this at?
Oh, downtown clubs.
Man,
right in Huntsville, bro. Listen, one year on New Year's, I picked up like $400 off the ground because they were popping all the balloons, and I was like, $100 bill, bet. And there's like all these drunk people, and I'm like, I'm lit, but I'm not like Christmas tree. But I'm like, no, this pays for the night and then some.
That
was a $6 taxi ride. That was a $6 taxi ride back to the crib. So paid.
Shout out to downtown.
We ate the boiled hot dogs off the stand right on the street. Drank some water.
Where was this? Where was this? Sammy T's?
No, it wasn't Sammy T's. It's the one across the street from Sammy T's. The one where you go downstairs.
Oh, okay. Oh no,
I think it was that one, or it definitely wasn't a speakeasy.
I've been.
No, it was the one that's upstairs across Sammy T's because they've got the upstairs and the downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The upstairs is kind of like the hit place, and then the downstairs is like the country bar. Yeah. No, it was the upstairs one, but it was lit.
Yeah, I only been like to one club down there, and it was Crossroads.
Oh, I'm terrible. I've been to all of them multiple times.
I can't get in none of them.
Crossroads.
Amani, we can get in.
I can't get in.
You can get in.
I can't
First
get
off,
in.
Sammy T's is disgusting. You don't want to get into Sammy T's.
I can't
Sammy
get in
T's
anyway.
Is gross.
And but you know what's funny is that every year around September when school starts,
people always post about how racist Sammy T's is
because the new people that go to A&M try to get into Sammy T's. Can't get
Well, they hit them with the they hit them with the hey, don't come in with Jordans. Don't. In all fairness, sometimes it definitely is definitely wrong. But then there's other times where it's like, bro, you've obviously got something in your pocket. Like,
Yeah, just don't. Yeah,
come
just
on, you
don't.
can't.
And then
You can't walk in the club and we know what's in your pocket. Yeah, you're right-handed, and that's a Second Amendment in your
Did you,
pocket. Yeah, but
did you
you
see?
you
Did you
got to
see
go
the
put
fight?
that in the car.
Did you see the fight at Sammy T's? When he
Yeah,
wouldn't let
bro.
him do that?
Listen. Yeah.
Okay, listen, yeah, bro. Listen, we did the same thing in the comments because they want to videotape stuff now. Like, look, leave, just leave, leave him or just go. They nobody in Huntsville get upset because you want to test the waters.
Damn.
Bro.
Go to the hill.
Bro, the grossest part that we've seen at the country bar is we saw this guy propose to his girl one night, and no shit, his hey dude stuck to the floor when he went to bend down because there was just so many spilled drinks and so much nasty shit on the floor.
Oh my
And
gosh.
R.I.P. This was my old homie Tim. He's passed away since. It's fucking crazy, but literally, Tim looks at me and he goes, "Did that motherfucker just propose on this nasty ass floor?" I said, "Listen, they are gonna rock that double wide tonight so hard that it might fucking fall off the wheels."
Shout out to Town Creek.
Hey yo,
Um,
Owens
of all-
Crossroad.
Hey man, they be the ones that
Hold on.
the marriage lasts forever and ever.
I know.
Oh,
Look,
listen.
I'm trying. Look,
Hey,
I would,
listen. You know what the redneck girl said when she lost? Never mind.
look.
Hey, get off me! You're smushing my cigarettes.
I would. I know. We're probably gonna end this podcast, but let me just explain Owen Crossroads for a second.
If they
You
got
had-
more than 4 teeth, they're the like smart one.
And it's just listen, it's so bad.
My daddy's my uncle's cousin, sister-in-law.
It's like
Wait,
right
what?
past
It's not a Christmas tree; it's a Christmas wreath.
when you pass Hampton Cove, which Hampton Cove is a place in Huntsville that is probably one that it used to be the biggest houses with nothing in them, right? We always call them empty houses because it'd be these big houses with nothing in them, right? Because you can't afford nothing else, right?
No, they've got fucking a couch and
That
a
was it.
TV, and that's it.
And then the police in Hampton Cove used to be
The
so
most crooked
strict.
motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh! Like you could not. This was
You were
before-
doing 36 in a 35. Officer, I think maybe it was idling a little high. You know, I
and then
gotta
they
go
get
cruise
you coming
control.
down. The
Yeah,
hill.
sir, we're gonna need you to step out of the vehicle. We're gonna
Let me
have
tell
to
you
pat
something.
you down.
This
I
is
learned that trick on the Buick Riviera, though. You put a bike rack on the back, and they don't pull you over.
interesting.
I had a old Buick that literally I didn't have a bike rack on, and they pulled me over a few times.
Hard tips to like
Hey,
get
yo.
down the police.
Look, bad part about Hampton Cove, they would park right there down the hill because you gotta go down.
Oh my god.
Governors.
Okay. So when Amani's saying a hill, literally there's signs on there where if your Jake brakes on your truck go out, you can run off because
Yeah.
it's such a steep
It's steep
fucking
hill.
hill. So
Steep
we're
hill.
not talking like just a hill. We're
No.
talking like
You're
you're not going down on a bicycle.
going down on a mountain, right?
Yeah.
You're going a mountain. You go
Yeah,
up.
and so the cops literally sit at the bottom of the mountain
Yeah,
where there's a
right
2
there.
lane, and literally all these people are doing like 75, 80 down the mountain, and they're like,
Right.
"Oh, it's a 45. Sorry,
I
we
know.
gotta write you a reckless."
Because it switches. Literally, you go down.
Yeah,
it
because
switches.
it goes from like 55 to 45 back to 55, but right in front of the gas station, it's a little speed trap. They're, well, we caught you speeding, mister. Looks
It's
like
like-
you gotta go to jail.
And then Artmore is not worse because Artmore warns you before you go in that town. But these people at Hampton Cove thought they were so, especially early 2000s. They
Yeah.
thought they were so high and mighty down there because it was a separation of the city. Because you go down the mountain, it was like all their territory.
And that's
Mhm.
county or whatever,
Whatever it was.
and it's like it's not even 3 football fields of county.
And I say that to say this. It's like Owens Crossroads is literally there's a Walmart in Hampton Cove, and then there's a street where the Walmart is at. You pass that street, you're in Owens Crossroads. And Owens Crossroads, now it's
Bro, they're driving 30 minutes to get to the Walmart. That's the good Walmart. You know, you just better put one flip flop on. You be all right.
I went to that Walmart one time when it first opened up, and I forgot what I was looking in there, and I went there.
What was her name? Bubba.
And so the
the
lady at the door, literally, I walked in. The lady at the door was like, "Oh, the application, you fill it out at customer service." Yo, shout out to my brother. He laughed so hard. It was, but that's not Hampton Cove is though. It's not, everybody's like, "Oh, this Hampton." It's not racist. They're just broke. That's what
First off, they're stupid because they built their house on swamp property.
Oh my god!
Every time it fucking rains, they're like,
floods.
"My house flooded." I don't get it. It's like,
yeah.
Have you not ever thought about like looking at like a 100-year flood plan? I mean, I'm a dumb fucking redneck, but I'm just saying, if it fucking floods there, don't build a house.
They're literally in a bowl.
Wait, hold on. This is Anderson Hills. You mean we get hit with tornadoes every time there's a tornado? I shouldn't build a house here? Okay, let's build a $600,000 house.
And look, Yabo.
Listen, every time the fucking wind blows. Yep, one of the houses in Anderson Hill blew down.
Look, yeah. Shout out to my folks because they had a house there, and then the April tornadoes gone. But the thing is, even with Anderson Hills, they I mean, it's the same thing as Reedionville and Hazel Green, is that tornado comes, tear up the house, build it right back up. Year later, tear it up, build it right back up.
And they always got these new neighbors, and they're like, "This is such an affordable house. How come nobody wants to live here? This is such a great property." And it's like, yeah, bro, you get hit with a fucking tornado every time the wind blows.
Same thing. Just Athens just got hit.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Shout out, we got homies in Athens. We didn't want anybody to lose anything, but there's certain parts of Athens like
you're gonna get hit.
Why are you building a house there? And if you have a house, dear God, have the storm shelter in the garage. Why are we running to the backyard?
Same thing with Town Creek. All them out in
you're getting hit.
You're
getting hit.
But see, Hazel Green and Meridian.
Also, hold on. Shout out to our vaulting services for everybody that's in tornado, floodplain, stuff like that. Vault your cards, please. Use Fanatics Collect. Use our special code. Come on, fucking duh. Thanks. Get 30% off.
Yeah, and so, but see, Hazel Green and Meridianville, they used to get hit, and I don't. But see, the thing now is like
once a year.
Why are they building over there? That's what I want. Dude, the houses
because we live on a place that has a massive military base, so we get all of these people who come in from all of these. That's where they'll take a picture of like two houses on the block, and they're like, "Man, this is such an affordable place. This Dairy Queen is right over here by us," and it's like, "Oh yeah, you live on the crackhead street." Yeah, no, that's like every one of your neighbors are crackheads. Yeah, that's why
Meridianville and Hazel Green was so cheap back in the day. You could have got a 3-bedroom, 2-story house on like 3,500 square feet for
sitting on 2 acres,
around 120. Now,
and you probably had wiggle room on that number too.
Because you was going to get hit by a tornado.
100%. What? Like there was not a question of a doubt when that fucking siren goes off.
They're going.
You pick your dog up and you get your cat and you go straight to the damn shelter.
Every time that siren ran, we knew it was north of Alabama A&M. And every time we turned on the news, it was north of Alabama A&M. That's the same thing with Harvest, the same thing with Tony. All that around us was getting hit.
Shout out A&M, man. What was it? The little horse place that's right next door. They got hit 2-3 times too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So took down the horse barn. Yep, I think it did that about 5 years ago. Why are we putting fucking horses in that thing?
So shout out, like I said,
$500,000 in losses.
We got tornadoes in
almost like it's
January here, which is
insurance fraud.
crazy. So shout out to, but shout out to everybody in Athens that we can say Athens because it was the town square that really got hit. So nobody else really got hit. So shout out to Athens and everything. Shout out to everybody got hit by a tornado last weekend. But yeah. So like I said, we are back with it.
And we hadn't seen y'all since last year. We missed you. I mean, everybody when
Good
you
to be
go
back.
to work, everybody when you go to work on Wednesday, think about me and walk up to all of them and say, to all your friendly coworkers, say, I hadn't seen you since last year. It's so good to see you.
And shout out, and
Dad
like I
joke of the
said,
week.
And follow us
That's
on
why
all social
Jeff
media.
to me get out of face.
Follow
Get
Gabe
my
on,
that, man.
Gabe on Whatnot, YYBO, huge show coming up.
There you go. There you go.
Follow the Jerry Petrie show. We got
Jerry.
Hitting numbers.
I got a
We're hitting
guest
numbers.
list. I got a guest list that we are finna do, strong guest list.
I really want to hint some of the things, but it's some massive names, people. It's
hit one thing.
I mean, it
Just
could,
one,
it could
just
have
a little
something
hint.
to do like maybe some big three basketball, possibly.
Look at that. Mm-hmm.
We might have some connections to some cool things. Allegedly.
So we got
We're
that
gonna see how
coming
that
in. It's going to be that show is definitely gonna. I mean, it does numbers. I mean, that's but we got guests. We got the guest lineup, so that'll be out next week. Yeah, first episode. Yeah, so it'll be next Thursday. We're just gonna run it in, and then boom, boom, boom. So, follow us on everywhere: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, all that, Instagram, all that good stuff. And yeah, like
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Happy New
Take an
Year.
Uber. Happy New Year.
Happy New Happy New Year's. Yeah. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year's. Don't make lists. Do shit. Don't make lists. Just do shit.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to challenge everybody in 2025, if you're in between doing something, do a fucking coin flip. None of this living in the, oh my God, what if? Nope. All right, am I going to do this deal or not? Heads do it, tails don't. And then if it comes up and says no, fuck it. The universe says no, leave it alone. You probably thank yourself later. The best I've lived life here recently has been off of coin flips, as silly as it sounds.
Use your coin flip.
I mean, there's been times where I recently got an offer on a really big card that I sold, and I was kind of unsure if I wanted to move it. To coin flip said fucking accept that offer.
And also,
and it's off to authentication right now.
And also, before we get off, a little breaking news. If you stay here to the end,
fucking OG.
Hit me up.
We
Send
got
me a
a
DM
little
if you say it. Little breaking news. WNBA Prism release date January 22nd.
Allegedly.
No. That's the date.
Bring it.
You better rip it.
So Prism, WNBA, Color Blast is nice. Yeah, I'm finna post this. This is and this is from Blowout Cards. So shout out to them. And women's on women on tops, which is which is the best name on the
First off, I love it. First off, I love their content. I believe we met them at because it's 2 or 3 people, I believe. I believe it's 2 or 3 people, but I believe we met the main
they were in Chicago.
That.
Yeah.
It was either Chicago I'm 95% sure it was in Chicago. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We support women in the hobby. Honestly, that's one of the high points of the WNBA stuff. Is I literally have stuff at the table that I can have a mom and a little girl go, I connect with this, and I think that's huge. Like anybody who doesn't see that opportunity right now probably needs to take an inner look. You know, maybe you need to go talk to your mom and give her a hug. But
Crazy.
I love my mom over here, and I know that WNBA is gonna make crazy fucking money.
So real quick, the packs will include 12 cards, and the box includes a total of 24 Prism cards. And
Does it give
10
us a price?
Yep. And let's see, 10 and then cards, 10 other inserts on top of the 2 autos and a base, just like last year. Parallels are not detailed in advance at this time, but new colors will include pink velocity and a black velocity. The pink velocity is at a 79. The black
Still should
velocity is
have
at a
downtowns.
39.
Such a shame they don't.
And among the inserts includes a iconic super short, the Color Blast cards, and the new Groovy and Pioneer cards, which is cross. Boxes will carry an increased suggested a retail price of $330.
Take my money.
It's not bad.
Take my money.
330. Okay.
It's not bad.
Money, are we splitting a case?
Let's see.
I think we don't have to.
I mean, honestly, just split a case, rip it, split it. Great.
You know you're gonna get something nice out of the case.
You better. But like I said, Happy New Year's to everybody. Wishing y'all the best this year. And go leave your dreams out. You know.
25.
Also, hey, if anybody has any particular dream cards, PC items that they are looking for, please reach out to me, Amani, and Yabo, because there's a very, very, very solid chance that we probably, if we don't have it, we know who has it. We know of somebody who has it. We can connect the dots, because probably like one of the things that I felt the most proud of kind of one of the things that I've done recently is I connected a huge deal on a guy with a very famous influencer. I won't say any names, but he's got a very specific soccer collection. And one of my buddies pulled the gold Wnba to 10 and out of Prism. And he sold it to a very famous influencer because I knew the famous influencer was collecting that set. So just saying, connect the dots, people.
There you go. So until next time, hey, we'll catch y'all in the cow pasture. We out of here.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide all day. Peace.
To hell with Georgia. Game on.
Game on!